Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you my account in 2026, my Wuthering Waves account. If you don't know who I am, it's me, it's Eliminate, I'm 17 years old, and just trying to get on with life, you know. But just before I show my account, I will let you know about my account. I started midsummer in 2025, but I only started properly playing in the game and investing in myself when it was the new year 2026 when the High Roy came out, like 3.0. 3.0 is when I started. Let's say that. Um, the reason why I did play it mainly because I enjoyed playing gacha games, but it's the fact that Zenith Zone Zero I kind of done quite a lot. It was getting a bit tiring for me. I wanted to switch it up a little bit, and I saw Lene and a trailer, and I was like, I want to play. I want to play Wuthering Waves, so I gave it a proper try, and now it's become my new gacha game. There is quite a lot I've missed on Zenith
Yeah,
Zone Zero,
boy.
and it's kind of a shame, but oh well. For me, I can't manage two gacha games. So let's do my account review. So first, we'll start on my character, which got recently Soy Soy as part of the new 3.5 update. As you can see, maybe possibly she could be a better build, but then again, you don't need that much investment in support characters. So that's why my attack's low, my crit rate's low, my crit damage is low. Crit damage is highlighted when it comes to like prioritizing stats, but I don't think crit damage is even that. Okay, sorry. But anyways, where was I? Yeah, Soy. The most recent character I got. Um, she's not like probably built, but then again, you don't need that much investment in a support character. It's mainly just to focus on ER or like HP or whatever. Crit damage was highlighted in her substats, but I don't think it actually is that important. So you know, unless someone like Saint or Reen, any of those like well-known Wuthering Waves players, if they saw this, they probably would yeah, say some negative things, but it's alright. It's alright. Now, Lene, yeah, we're just gonna work my way down on my characters. Um, yeah, I wish I could have gone a bit more attack. Maybe cut down on the ER, get some more crit rate, and just a bit more crit damage. I mean, let's look. I'm on static mist. I haven't got a signature. Don't really need a signature, is what multiple people say. Now this, yeah. I've tried re-rolling stuff. I've tried getting new echoes for Lene, but the thing is, I don't know. My RNG for echo rolls is really not that good. This one is a good piece. Could use a bit of an attack stat here inside the HP, but you know it's four out of 5. Like I think I was mostly just trying to build up the crit rate because she was a sub DPS. These skills. Oh shit! I forgot. I did not show myself the soy soy. For I'm currently using variation. I did originally have variation on booling, but the thing is, I didn't actually properly build booling, so I just didn't give a shit. Her echoes. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, with support characters, I don't think you need that much investment. But this is good because I got the healing. Yeah, I've not fully upgraded my echoes, but just give me time. I'm a bit low on resources. Yeah, just getting that for the ER. Got ER and HP, which is fine, and then ER and HP again, which is fine. I mean, all I'm going for on Soy Soy's build is the ER and HP. Got skills somewhat up, as you see, is S0. Like all my characters except Lucy right here, they are S0. Yeah, let's check out my Hyuki build. Not my best. Not my worst either. I mean, it gets. If I'm honest, like Hyuki's probably one of my best DPSs on my account. She gets me through quite a bit of endgame content. I'll show you my my endgame content and like my scores all later. It's not the best, but it's also not the worst because I actually managed to get a score somehow. So yeah, attack, I'm fine with that. ER, I'm fine with that. Crit rate, yeah, I wish I could get more, and the crit damage, just, I hate being that little bit off from the target. I got her signature, which I was kind of accidentally pulled her signature because I was planning to just get my pity down, and then I was going to pull for Lovas, but yeah, ended up getting this. The echoes. So yeah, like a low roll for crit rate, max for crit damage, and decent attack. This, oh, you know, when it comes to my 3 costs, like I had a few I was to choose from for the like this elephant, but like it was just so hard to try and balance the ratio of my stats, so I just stuck with this. It is 4 out of 5, so I'll take it, but it's a pretty low roll for crit damage, and there's no crit rate, which, This, 3 out of 5, and this, also 3 out of 5. It's gotten me double crit, so, yeah, I can't really replace that, you know? Got her skills up quite a bit. And now Lucy, probably, I didn't think at first, but looking at the target and comparison, I'd say this is probably one of my best builds. I'm not sure if she's really my best character because I haven't got her teammates really built. Like for example, my Rebecca. I'll show you my Rebecca later, but just a little under what I want. I want to get like 2300 attack. ER is fine. Crit rate, I mean, of course I'd want 80, but you know what you're gonna do. 70 is pretty good. And then 252 crit damage. It's aight. It's aight. Of course, I'm on a signature because apparently people said this weapon was a must pull, and you know, who knows if Cyberpunk Edgerunners would. Yeah, who knows if these collab characters would run again, but you know. I'm on her set with Adam Smasher. It's decent. They are good low rolls. I'll give it that. Except the EO, I don't know where that's come from. That's got double crit, so I didn't really want to replace that. That's got double crit, but I didn't want to replace either. But unfortunately, it's the lowest rolls for the crits, so you know that was like a 4 out of 5, and I was really happy about that. And then this just got me crit. I just wanted, all I wanted was to get my crit rate up. I didn't really care about getting crit damage up because I knew I had a signature which would pretty much save me. Now Rebecca, yeah, her attack, her crit damage, I mean, it's fine for a for me personally, it's fine for a sub DPS. I think a lot of people will be unhappy. I'm fine with those stats. The crit rate is what's getting me. I am waiting to get static mist. I think I'm close, but who knows. So right now I'm using this 4-star option. It's not gonna stick with a long term. It's really not. When I get static mist for it, I'm gonna give to her. So it would at least take up my crit rate to 50 something. People say to use the Moonlit Cloud set if you're using it as a sub DPS or something, but I'm just using the Adam Smasher set. So struggling on that. There's like when it's a 3 out of 5, I find it very hard to want to re-roll for it. I know I should, but you know, it's just difficult. I'm low on resources. What you expect? Like this got me at least a bit of my crit rate up. Yeah, I was desperate here for the fucking crit rate, and yeah, I saw attack and crit rate in the first two, and I was a bit hopeful. Just like it keeps on giving me ER when I don't need it. Oh, the annoying thing too, when I need like a crit stats, is given to like for example, soy, and then like all the other echoes I had all the other echoes I rolled for her, but then deleted. they literally had crit rate 2, and I'm like, why are you giving it to Soy Soy? Anyways, yeah. Oh wait, I forgot. Lucy. Yeah, those are her skills, and she's also my only S1 character. And can't lie, your S1's actually kind of good. Rebecca, she's S0. Those are her skills. And this is the DPS that carried me through most of my account, really. I'd say it's iMyth. She's not the best built, but she's got me through some endgame content. So, yeah, 2300 attack, 120 ER, 70 crit rate, 242 crit damage. I would want to get just a little bit more for like 250 crit damage, but it's fine. I'm on a signature because I thought it looked really cool, but now that I realize, apparently Emerald Genesis could have been just as good. Same with Hyuki's signature, which I did not need to get, but I just got them. So on a signature set, yeah, double crit. I just didn't want to give that up. Like it's always the 3 costs. It's always the 3 costs, which I struggle with, because like they sometimes give me substats which I do want, and then another one gives me substats I want, and then they're all missing something. That was double crit, so you know that is double crit. That was that's a 4 out of 5. So, and then I just needed the crit rate, the ER, and all that. Those are the skills, and she's S0. So then there's Monier. Yeah, I mean, I've not got the defense that everybody usually should go for, because like recommended, you give her 3000 defense. Her ER, I think it's fine. I can't remember exactly the number of ER she needs, but I think that's manageable. And crit damage is alright. So she's using Discord and the Echo's X. Yeah, double crit. I don't know why it's highlighted though, because I don't think the crit ratio really matters. Yeah, I was mega desperate on this one, because my echo rolls were so shit for Monier. See, proper shit. I just cared for the ER, really. I was just getting ER, and that was actually alright, but those are her skills. Then got Chu Yuan. I did sacrifice a bit of his crit damage to give to Yuno, since they share the 2P set of Sierra Gale. Yeah. 2000 attack, it's just over what you'd recommend for a character in general. 132 ER might be a bit generous. 79 crit rate, I think that's pretty good. And like I said about the crit damage, I did sacrifice a bit to give to Yuno, but it's fine, because then again, he's just another sub DPS. He's on Emerald Genesis, and for some reason I only have one copy of Emerald Genesis. Like the next one, I don't know who to give it to, Calathea, but she's kind of bricked my account, or Rover, because I'm starting to play him on Electro now. So anyways, these are his echoes. I was hoping to get crit rate for a substat on this, but I'm not re-rolling, because what are the chances to get something like this again? Yeah, these were just like some really high rolls, so I just didn't want to get that out either. That's like a 4 out of 5, and a bit low on the crit damage, but And then this is what I mean. Yeah, I just try to get the crit rate up rather than focusing on the crit damage. Yeah, and that's the double crit too. I feel like I know my characters. Of course I can improve it on the echoes, but it's just like I'm struggling on resources. I'm desperate. I'm like a free to play to light spender account, so we're just doing the best we can at the moment. So give me a break. I started properly playing 3.0. So those are his skills. on S0. Okay, I don't know why I keep on showing you the resonance chain, because they're not S1 or anything. So my I know. The attack, it's terrible. It actually is terrible. ER's alright. My crit rate is, well, good for and I did try to give her just a tiny bit more crit damage for her sub DPS role. Yeah. The one thing though I have kind of bricked in a way is because she's on the podcast gauntlets, which I picked the crit rate version stoned, but then with her main echo, Lady of the Sea, I put her on crit rate 2, so I've kind of like set a limit on the amount of crit damage I could get. I mean, I would definitely want to put the main stat on crit damage, but I was doing like the math in my head, and I would be like, even if I got like the max roll for crit rate again, I would just be stuck somewhere on 68 or something, and yeah. Maybe if I got crit rate on like this echo, maybe it would be fine. But I don't know. I'm scared to just like fuck up my echo rolls and just waste materials. So yeah, got some pretty high double crit for this. Double crit again. Double crit again. Double crit again. And then this is just, yeah, just pretty plain. Those are her skills. And there we go. Now Augusta, going off the guide depot, I've cleared the checklist really off the guide depot where there's a weapon. So her attack, 2,400, which is actually, I think this is the highest attack one of my characters has. My entire account has, like, so 119 ER, which I think is fine for Augusta. Crit rate 68. I don't know. The guy Debo says she only needs like 65 or something, so I just didn't bother, and this was the best I could get for it. And the crit damage to 63, it's not bad actually, I don't think. She's on Radiance Cleaver. I did originally have her on Lustrous Razor, but I've given that to Lupa now, because at the time when she had this, yeah, there was a massive crit ratio deficit, which made Augusta one of my it made Augusta one of my worst characters. So she's on Radiance Cleaver, and these are the echoes. Crit rate False Sovereign, double crit, and then attack, which I'm glad I got when I changed the echo from crit damage to crit rate. Double crit again. Double crit again, so that's 4 out of 5. Yeah, I was just trying to get the crit rate up. And this was a really good piece. Just wish, having a crit rate here would be amazing, you know? That would be amazing. So yeah, I feel like, of course there could be improvements, but I'm just not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it until I just like know for a fact that I have resources to spare. So give me a break. Those are her skills. Yeah. Now for Lova, the one who I was really hyped on getting, I got her in 3.3 when she was in the second phase. Yeah, I was honestly so hyped on building her, but I don't know. I'm kind of stuck with building her right now. So she's got 1900 attack, 55 crit rate, 243 crit damage. Of course, it could be better. Rectifier is augment, one of the podcast weapons, and then her echoes. Yeah, as you can see, there's no crit damage here, and is a pretty low roll on crit rate. I probably should have trashed this echo, as you can see, because yeah, first two were not needed. That really pissed me off. The amount of times I rolled for Lova's echoes, it kept on giving me ER, and I was like, yes at first, but I realize now she does not need ER, which is fucking annoying. Anyways, this, yeah, double crit, so I'll take it. Yeah. I think at this point I honestly was desperate, because it was very hard to try and farm this echo specifically. I don't know why, but it was difficult. Yeah, so pretty high roll for attack is high crit rate, and then the 2-piece set of Midnight Veil, highest roll for crit damage, and then quite good other stats. More ER again. I mean, look at that. And then this, lowest roll for crit damage. So honestly, Frilova could be massively improved. I know that, but you know, I'm working with what I can for now. She does surprisingly get me through some endgame content, so that's fine. Because I put her in a team with Chuyuan and Farina down here. But okay. Those are her skills. Like to recommend ones are maxed out, so that's fine. Lupa, yeah. At the time, she had a massive deficit in her attack, so I gave her Lustrous Razor. That fixed it, but it also sacrificed a massive amount of my well, I think it was my crit rate or my crit damage. Yeah, it was both my crit rate and my crit damage, actually, because actually no, my crit rate's kind of the same, maybe 1% off, but I had to change my main stat Echo of Lioness of Glory to a crit rate main stat, because at first I had a crit damage main stat, and then the sub stats I did have double crit on the Echo before, but this now is a bit lower, so double crit on this. That's a pretty good piece, so I just kept that. This was the debatable one, because there was another Carousel which I just binned because I knew I wasn't going to change this, but I needed the crit damage and it's double crit, so that's pretty good. Yeah. It's kind of like Frilova, knowing I can improve it, but what are you gonna do? Now, Carlothea, yeah, she just got me through the beginner stuff of my account. She really did. Now at this point, I don't even use her in anything. Maybe if I just need to make some sort of random team just to get me a couple more points in like End State Matrix or something, but other than that, nah. So you could look at this. If I gave her EOG, her crit rate would go up, and she'd actually be a decent build. But she's kind of bricked my account because I have not got Chacona, I have not got Chisa, I haven't got a signature. She is on Emerald Genesis. No, she's not on Emerald Genesis. She's on whatever this is. Her Echo set. Her Echo's actually kind of good. I can't lie to you. Her Echo's actually kind of good. Like, that's a 4 out of 5. Could be a bit more crit damage, you know. And then Kelpie, I was surprised too. I probably should have stopped rolling, but I'm glad I kept on rolling, because, you know, double crit, but it is still quite low for crit damage. This HP, ER, and then crit damage again, so I kept that. Just needed HP and the ER. Actually, no, I didn't really. Do I? I don't know. Yeah, HP and the crit damage. So once again, that's like the 3rd time I said it. I know it could be better, but whatever. And then Verena, another support character. Didn't really put that much investment in her because I just wanted to get the ER up, maybe just get a tiny bit of crit damage. She does scale off her attack, I think, but no, I think she does fine. She does fine for me. Have her on variation as well. Her Echo set. Fallacy no return. That's 4 out of 5. That's also for 4 out. No, wait, no. I was not concentrating on that. That's not 4 out of 5, but you know, I just need the double crit. Not sure if it's needed, but you know, fine. We got ER, and then double crit. Not sure if it's needed, but whatever. The skills, and yeah. This entire time I've not had my desktop audio on, so but it's fine, because all it is really just me talking, isn't it? So Rover, yeah, right now I'm using his Electro version, and I want to build him into a sub DPS, but that's going to take some time for me, I personally think. He's just on his signature, but I don't really need that tremendous amount of ER, so holy shit. I put him on the Moonlit Cloud set. It's honestly kind of struggling, so I always try to build Rover to try and fit him into a team, but it just like I never commit, you know, I never commit. And then it's the same with my 4-stars really. Like for example, Sanwa. Yeah, if I get her Emerald Genesis, maybe I could consider better in her. No, Mortifi, I gave up on investing in him. Budeng, I honestly don't know. I don't know if I need another support or not at the moment. Yeah, and then everyone else is just they're just like non-existent on my account, so we're just gonna forget that, you know. If we look at my endgame content, okay, this is where I show you how shit I am, but it's alright. Yeah, so I've cleared these 2 towers, gotten 8 crests on Hazard Tower. The thing is, I should not do when I start TOA. I always do like the side towers first instead of going to the middle tower. So that's the right tower, and then in the middle. Yeah, I don't think you'd want to see my gameplay because, yeah, like not for this endgame content. You would not want to see my gameplay. Wuthering Waves. I think he had a HP inflation, so yeah, and it's not really that beneficial to me. I don't understand. I had such a problem. These are usually my strongest teams, but I had such a problem with it this reset. Like last like literally yesterday before the reset, I actually got a fair amount. I got an A rank at least. So, and then End State Matrix. I think personally I struggle so much with. Okay, I think something happened with my mum in the kitchen. But yeah, I think the reason why I struggle so much with End State Matrix is simply because I do not have enough characters to build like a proper team to make the right team comps. So I just, when I'm out of team comps, I just mash whoever I can together. Yeah, and I have not went any further. Who could I put now? Oh nah. Oh nah. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? It's just like, and my builds are not that peak to begin with, so it just makes it more difficult, you know. Yeah, as you can see, I'm also Union level 80. There's not too much to my account except all this. You know, I could use some feedback. I could use some help, maybe, possibly. I don't know why I also did those Wuthering Waves tip videos, because I realized that information is kind of shit. So don't learn anything from me. I don't take any tips from me. I could use some tips actually. Yeah, see ya.